Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. Another extra video from me this week. Thank you so much if you joined Wendy over at Toompish Crafts and myself in our live last night. It was so much fun, honestly. Sometimes you just need a good old laugh. We did mean to talk a lot more about Maker Central, but yeah, we ended up talking about lots of other things. Anyway, in that live last night, we did both talk about the fact that we're going to be wearing our own, I guess, branded, logoed clothing when we go to Maker Central in just 2 weeks' time. And I didn't have anything, and not forgetting that Teckwrap vinyl actually sent me over some puff vinyl. It blew me away. My patrons have already seen it, and I sent them a video like, can you see this? And Ro, thank you. She's like, I don't think I see it, Claire, because I was literally like, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? She's like, I'm not seeing it. Anyway, this was the perfect opportunity to use it, but I needed to do a video on it as well to show you guys, because mind blown. Like, my mind blew. I don't understand the alchemy behind puff vinyl. But in this video, I'm going to show you how I created my t-shirt that I will be wearing to Maker Central in 2 weeks' time. So if you are coming along to Maker Central, please come and say hello to me and Wendy. I feel like I'm going to attach myself to her in the most annoying way. But also she wants to hang around with me, so that's fine. We'll just like be here. The person next to the woman with purple hair, that's where you'll find me. Now, the first thing I did was to get onto my Cricut, and I was really looking for one of those designs that you can alter, that you can change. Some designs now you can find a word, click on it and write something else in there, and I was really hoping that I would find a really funky design, like it would be really cool, and it just was not to be. The Cricut has changed again. Now, I get it, you know, you have to do software updates, and I do understand, but sometimes I feel like I'm getting to the age where technology is taking over and I'm just falling behind. If I'm honest, it took me a long time. It took me ages to work out the new kind of format of my Cricut design space, and I was just moody at this point. In the end, after about 40 minutes, which is why this is cropped, sped up and cropped some more, after about 40 minutes of looking, I decided to go back to the old school, just Claire's Crafty Corner, type it out on your Cricut design space and just work it out, Claire. And then it was fonts. It's like, it's great that they've got a lot of choice, but I felt like none of it really worked for me. I didn't feel any of these fonts kind of screaming, yes, this is it, this is what you need. In the end, I settled for the two fonts that you've seen on screen, a different font for Claire and a different font for Crafty Corner. I decided I'm not even going to worry about placement on my t-shirt. I'm just going to get these cut and then worry about placement when it comes to actually using my heat press and getting them on the Cricut. But yes, I was a little bit like, I'm just getting too old, guys. I can't keep up with the tech. Alternatively, I could log on more often and work it out. This is the vinyl that Teckwrap sent over to me. Discount code will be down below for you guys, and of course I can link the video if you missed that unboxing. This is the Puff Coral Pink, and I'm also gonna match it with the Puff Tiffany. These two colours just give me 90s vibes, and I just felt like they were so bright and fun, and yeah, I was really feeling these two colours. And plus, I knew that my t-shirts were dark and they would really pop against that kind of background. Now, I've just loaded it onto my Strong Grip cutting mat. I have to be honest, guys, my cutting mats are filth. I need to clean my cutting mats so badly. This was the cleanest one I had. It was the Strong Grip, and it worked a dream. It worked a dream. It was absolutely fine. So I put it into my machine. Of course, if you have a Cricut, that's not real time. We know it's not as fast as that. And once I got the machine to spit out my vinyl, it was time to cut it up. I figured it would be easier to cut all three words. So Claire's Crafty Corner, cut into three and weed them separately. It would just be so much easier, and it genuinely was easier because I do try it the other way as well, and it's so much harder. I actually love weeding heat transfer vinyl. Now, if you've been with me a while, you'll know that weeding as well as sanding, two of my pet peeves. I do not like them. I dislike them. We don't have a good relationship. Me and weeding, we don't get along. But heat transfer vinyl, I could weed that all day long. all day long, every day. It is a joy. It is a pleasure. I love it. Okay, my plan here is to combine both colours on my t-shirt. So we've got a blue Claire's next to a pink Crafty Corner, and then a pink Claire next to a blue Crafty Corner. I just figured it would be fun, and you know, why not? Because we can. It's our t-shirt, right? We could do what we want. This is when I decided on the pink, just lay it down and kind of like pull the vinyl away from all three words at once. It wasn't hard, but it just wasn't as smooth as cutting the words individually. And here we have it. Pink Claire, blue Crafty Corner, and I am in love with these colours. The next step for me was to put my heat press on and get it up to temperature. Now I believe this temperature is 315 degrees for 15 seconds. So I put it in, I waited for my machine to heat up 315 degrees for 15 seconds. However, I'm pretty sure when I put this first one in, I actually didn't realise it wasn't up to temperature, but it actually worked really well. So just ignore the fact that I'm literally popping it in there when it's only like 300, not 315. But it worked a dream. It still worked a dream, and I was keeping everything crossed. Can you see this? Oh my goodness me. Listen, I was not ready for this. Like, yes, it's puff vinyl, Claire. Why weren't you ready? Well, guys, I haven't seen anything like this before since I was 7 years old in the 80s, wearing a t-shirt with a puff vinyl name on it. Like, child protection in the 80s just didn't exist. I had my name across my chest on a little t-shirt. It's such a cute t-shirt, and it reminded me immediately. It took me straight back to being 8 years old. A little white t-shirt and a blue Claire across the chest. Like, honestly, I just haven't seen anything like it since. And of course, I haven't seen anything like this in vinyl, because I'm not really that integrated in the vinyl world. But guys, just check it out. It's just so pretty. I actually had a little moment in the craft room when I was like, this is a vibe. Like, I filmed it for my patrons, as I mentioned at the beginning, and I was literally screaming in the video like, ah, can't believe how cool this is. I was toying with the idea here of doing pink Claire, blue Crafty, pink Corner, and I really was just about to go for this, but I decided against it in the end. I think the blue Crafty Corner works so much better against the pink Claire's. And that was it. Now, if you are wondering, there is a Teflon sheet that you do need, and my Teflon sheet is already it's not stuck, but it's statically stuck to the hot plate, so it's up and in the machine already. I didn't have to worry about it, but there are all the marks from previous crafting, and it's all good. This t-shirt's just gorgeous. It's so super soft. It's long. It covers everything I need it to cover, and I wasn't worried about it being marked up in any way. It's clean. It's fresh. It's been washed. Look at this though. Oh, don't you just love it? Someone did mention in my live, I think it was in my live or over on my Patreon, about this font where I've written Claire's. It does look like Claire's Accessories, so I might get people coming up to me asking if they can buy some jewellery, but I suppose we'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. This is the back. Don't ask me why I used my lint roller on the back, but I didn't use my lint roller on the front. Always use your lint roller, guys. It's just going to get rid of all of that dust, and you don't want that in your vinyl. But I didn't think ahead, did I? Here it is. I absolutely love it. This puff vinyl is puff. Like, it's so puff, as Wendy said last night in the live, like a cake. It raises up like a cake. And yeah, I love it. I absolutely loved working with it. I cannot wait to actually make more things. The next thing I did do, which I didn't film the whole process because you don't need to sit through it twice. This is my Shadowfoam t-shirt. Wendy and myself are both Shadowfoam affiliates. We work alongside Shadowfoam. They are incredible to work for, guys. Like, one of the nicest teams. I decided to use my affiliate t-shirt and put it on there as well, but instead I put it straight across the chest. So Claire's Crafty Corner goes straight across the chest. This is the white puff, and Shadowfoam are also going to be at Maker Central. So we're going to meet the whole team. Like, I'm so excited to just meet everybody. Okay, here it is on. I feel like maybe it didn't need to be this big. It maybe didn't need to be this big, but I don't feel like you're going to miss me. If you are there, find this t-shirt. Here's the back. Hopefully you can see the back. I'm not sure, but I'm worried that my hair's going to cover it. But the puff, unbelievable, unbelievable. I absolutely love making it. It's just so tactile, that's the word. I absolutely love it. But yeah, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I hope you've loved this. I cannot wait to wear them. And yeah, if you see me in this or the other t-shirt, come and say hello, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you to Teckwrap again for sending this vinyl over. I cannot wait to use more of it. I still want to make my Jackapoo mum hoodie for when I walk dog. Yeah, we shall see. Thanks again, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.